All right. Special edition. Special edition show right here, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Welcome to the Rock and Roll Geezers Summer Concert Series Spectacular. Yeah. We're going to be talking about our summer concert season, which is pretty much been cemented into place. And of course, without further ado, my co-host Doc Vox is going to be joining me on this summer journey. How you doing, Doc?
Oh, doing fabulous. Can't wait to get into this. This is going to be, dude, there's so many shows. We're all over the spectrum this year, man. Last year, if people followed us, there was it's pretty kind of classic rock heavy kind of the beginning of the year, and then kind of newer hard rock towards the end. But oh man, this year we're all over. We got hip hop, classic rock, hard rock, 80s rock, jam bands, pop, you name it, man. We're gonna see the whole spectrum this year, so can't wait, man.
It's amazing. We exactly 1 year ago we did our first show, which was a review of last year's concert season, which went real well. We made it to 12 shows, and it was a great summer. So a lot of great bands, like Bob said, Doc said, all over the place. Old, new, young, old, blah, blah, this, that, retiring musicians that should be retiring. But we went to 12 shows last year, and this year already, it looks like we're going to be hitting, what, Doc? About, 16?
Dude, we got 16 lined up, man.
16.
I mean, there's more that we could go to. I mean, there's other country artists and stuff that we're passing over, but of artists that we're interested in or shows that we think would be a good time, it's biting off a big chunk, my friend. 16 shows, man, 3 months, man.
The Geese are going to be busy. And, of course, we see all these shows at the beautiful Hollywood Casino Amphitheatre in Tinley Park, Illinois. There's a picture of it right there.
Oh yeah.
We of course we're out on the lawn.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
If the stage is home plate, we sit out in dead center right field. Is basically where we sit out, and it's a great location, good times. We get in and out there real quickly, and real comfortable, good drinks, real expensive drinks, but it's just a good time, man. Real convenient.
We fix ourselves right in a good spot where we have clear sight at the stage, but we're mainly we got the jumbotrons up there. We're watching
jumbotron right above us. Yeah. So
kind of a little bit of both, kind of where we're at. So
absolutely.
Yeah, man. It's people know we get the season pass, and just to let people know if they've ever been interested and if it's worth it or whatever. I kind of crunched the numbers, and with fees and everything, we pay $239 for each pass.
Yep.
And so 16 concerts. If we go to if you do the math, it comes out to $14.93 a show. So that's the $15 a show. And out of those 16 concerts, we have 41 bands. And that comes out to less than $6 a band. So, well worth it if we could take advantage of it.
That's value, yeah. Well, we mentioned it quite a bit last year and the beginning of the last year. Get your season passes because it's a limited deal, and they really made it limited this year. So
if you're just gonna plan on 2 or 3 shows, probably not worth it. Probably just be better off just buying for those shows. But if you plan on going, I would say to half a dozen shows or more, it's probably worth doing. So
yeah, it is. And so hey, let's get right into this year's lineup. I'm so very excited. Now this is pretty crazy. It's pretty early, May 27th. Saturday, May 27th. This is
probably Memorial Day weekend then, right?
Oh, that is crazy. Yes, must be. And unbelievable. There she is, Janet Jackson. I'm going to see it. I don't know about you, Doc, but I
plan on doing every one of these.
Oh, great.
I'm
how exciting.
We'll
she's going to be putting it,
we'll see what the summer holds. But.
This isn't an amateur. She's going to be putting on one hell of a production, one hell of a show. It's Janet Jackson right now loud. She's got the family reputation to live up to. I mean, they are unbelievable performers, and she's although she's in the shadow of her brother, she she held her own. She carved out her own niche, and
well, she made the Hall of Fame too. So
yeah. And how very exciting to I'm I'm an old geezer. I was hot for her when she was on TV. So
right.
and she's come right along. She's survived all the craziness. My God, she was going out with that crazy guy who she was wearing the complete hijab or whatever over there, and she married that Muslim guy, that prince or whatever.
Okay.
At one point. Okay. It sounds like you don't realize it's that.
No.
You don't.
I'm not vaguely, yeah, kind of a little bit.
She married a prince or something over there, and got tired of that real quickly and ended that. But I thought she had a child too with him.
She's with El DeBarge, and
yes,
was she with?
Been all over the place, but boy, what a legend! So I'm thrilled, man. And Ludacris going to be opening up for her.
Yeah, Ludacris be opening up. Yeah, kind of take or leave that. But you know what? We have some other hip hop shows that I've been to some. They're usually at festivals. It's not a pure hip hop show, but
right.
It's always a good time. So it's her Together Again tour. They're calling it her 50th anniversary in entertainment. So this year going back to when she was Little Penny on Good Times.
There you go. Yeah, exactly. So, boy, oh boy,
yeah, it's her first tour since 2019. It was the 30th anniversary of the Rhythm Nation tour, which is a pretty solid CD, man. That's kind of the rock side of Janet.
Right.
I hope they kind of feature that CD this time. I'm sure they'll do.
I have a feeling, she's going to do all the good ones. Very exciting. Early in the, hope the weather holds out. It better.
Yeah, for first one of the year, kind of just get in, and,
It's really coming out of the gate swinging, man. What was it last year? Our first one was like Journey or REO.
It was REO and Styx, yeah.
Yeah. No, this is a little more intense than that, but looking forward to it, man. Starting out the season, number one, and then we wait a couple of weeks, and we at 3 Doors Down. The Good Boys at 3 Doors Down, heading our way. Yeah, we'll see. I'm a so 3 Doors Down fan, but anything to get me out of the house, I'm gonna go check it out. So yeah, it's what it is.
Yeah, that's one of those. If we didn't have the pass, and it's probably the case with a lot of these. I probably wouldn't go to see them standing on their own, but as a group, oh hell yeah, we'll go. Just for the variety,
I don't even who's opening for them. Do you know?
Opening is Candlebox. I remember back in the early 90s. Yeah, they had a couple great songs. So
we were surprised last year a few times. So this may be one of the it could be a surprise show that really blows our mind. Yeah,
with 3 Doors Down, it's the anniversary from Away from the Sun album. So they're gonna play that album in its entirety, and then they'll do all their other hits. And then Candlebox is supporting they put an album out in 2021. They're kind of still supporting called Wolves.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure they'll feature that and play their. I really only remember like 3 songs of theirs from back in the day, but
that's
Far Behind's great song.
That's a quarter of their that's a quarter of a set. So
there you go. Yeah,
it's all right. And then coming up after that. I won't be going to this one. TLC, Shaggy, and Vogue.
No,
Sean Kingston.
That's not on our radar.
Yeah, we'll be passing on that one. So that's another one in June. But we'll be saying no thanks on that. The geezers ain't into that.
Yeah, I think the 3 Doors Down ones are only one in June so far.
Yeah, that's okay. But July 1st, I'm going to this one. I am not a country fan at all, but well, I shouldn't say at all. Some of the old guys are great, but all this new country pop crap, it's horrible and ridiculous. But
she's kind of the queen of the country pop.
Back in MTV for a stretch there. It was her, Shania, and who's married to Tim McGraw? What's her name? Faith Hill.
Faith Hill, yeah.
They had some great videos on MTV.
Oh, yeah.
They were so hot.
Shania was, she was the queen. That's the name.
Where's that sweetheart? There she is.
That's the name. Her new album is the Queen of Me tour,
I love
And
her.
so she's going to be coming out. Got a young lady I'm not familiar with, Priscilla Block, is going to be
Mm-hmm.
opening up. And it's kind of the second leg of her tour. It's kind of by popular demand. She's kind of coming around a second leg, and I'm sure it's going to be a great production. Probably a lot
Shania,
like the Janet show, probably Janet Jackson
yeah.
show. I'm guessing, But,
I'm guessing she still feels like a woman, if you know what I mean.
yeah,
And
sometimes I'll throw that on as I'm cleaning around the house, whatever.
yeah, and she was God, she was married to who's the producer? Mutt. Wasn't she
Mutt
married to
Lange.
Mutt Lange?
Yeah, Mutt Lange. Yeah, he produced hers.
And they're
of course,
divorced now,
gone.
right?
Yeah, they're
what
divorced
in
now.
the hell, Mutt? Oh, I don't even want to know. Jeez, there must be something going on there. So I don't even want to know.
Yeah,
but,
she lived in. She was kind of off, almost in a self-exile situation in Switzerland for a long time, where she was kind of off the grid. But now she's back. So yeah,
I'll be darned. Yeah, so we're gonna be seeing her. See what see what she can throw out there. And then after her, Dirk Bentley, June 8th, July 8th, July 16th, Big Time Rush, July 21st, oh boy. I'm really looking forward to this
Friday. Now, here's this is where it starts getting, when we start getting these back-to-back shows, the one we got coming up back-to-back, that's when it starts getting a little iffy. But
don't worry about man. Snoop Dogg coming July 21st, Snoop Dogg. With Wiz Khalifa and Too Short.
Yeah,
I gotta go to that. Gotta go to Snoop, for crying out. He's everywhere. He's doing beer commercials on the beach. He's doing everything. He's hitting up with Martha. I mean, really, the guy's everywhere. I gotta go see him. He's a legend. So, again, I'm not a big rap or hip hop kind of guy, but if you're gonna go see anybody in that genre, there he is, Snoop Dogg. So. Gotta do it, man. I'm gonna regret it if I don't.
I'm sure it's gonna smell really good there.
Well, I was worried about that. I'm gonna ask the contact the venue and see if we can wear gas masks, because I'm sure it's gonna. His crowd, I guess, smokes a lot of that. What do they call it? Marijuana. Marijuana. Cannabis. Yeah. Apparently, that's gonna be a lot of that there. So I'm concerned, but I'm a big boy, so I'll somehow be able to deal with it. But Snoop Dogg, ain't that cool?
Called the High School Reunion Tour. There's gonna be a bunch of guys kind of in and out on the tour with him, but when we see him, it'll be those two other guys. I've never seen him. I had the opportunity. He did make the rounds at Riot Fest one year. It was on a Sunday, and it was after 2 other days of just rain, and just it was rough, man. And I didn't go on the Sunday. I had the 3-day pass.
That's let's hope the weather is good. I think it's one of those.
I heard he was well late. Nobody's ever late at these festivals. They tell you, 8 o'clock, you're on at 8, you're off at 8:55, whatever.
Yeah.
And he was like 20, 25 minutes late, something like that. So
come on, Snoop.
Yeah.
He's probably smoking a dank. Smoking the dank. Yeah, smoking them reefers, them hog legs. Yeah. No, that's gonna be a cool show though. I can't wait for that. That's that's a gummy kind of gig there. Everybody should be on gummies and just grooving and just letting it go. Cause it's the Snoop, man. That's gonna be fabulous. I can't wait. And then the very next night. See, this is problematic.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We got some back-to-back.
Oh, jeez. Well, here we go. Here the Foreigner. They're gonna be playing. Sure. They're gonna be playing the next night with Loverboy. But of course, here we go again. We saw him last year.
Yes, we did.
And we were disappointed because the guitarist wasn't with him. Didn't play the original guitarist. It was all
replacement guys,
replacement guys. So it wasn't even a real band. And now this year, apparently they're doing their farewell tour.
Yeah.
And it's about time, for crying out loud.
But it's not even any of the original guys, so the farewell tour has already happened. This is
the farewell.
This is the tribute tour, or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's been farewell for quite a while.
I don't want to beat that dead horse, but
and opening for him is Loverboy, and I'm we'll try and get there on time this time. Last time, Loverboy opened for
Ozzy
stick to
REO6.
yeah, they were the first band, but everything was so screwed up at the venues. They didn't have parking was screwed up. Everything was screwed up. By the time we got to our seats, they had just finished their last song. So we actually heard most of their set standing out in the line and stuff. So this time we'll probably be able to hear the whole set. They had a bunch of good hits. You know, I had to play a bunch of them. So they'll be good.
Yeah,
you know.
we may be leaving that one a little early. I'd be more apt just to see Loverboy. I mean, we've seen the Foreigner thing last year, and you know.
Yeah. That'll be It'll be just so we can report it to the show, you know, just so we can. It's our duty at this point. We have to do it. So, we'll be going to the Foreigner show. It'll be lame as hell. Maybe the guitarist will be there. What's his name?
Mick Jones.
Mick Jones.
I
keep thinking of Mick Ralphs, which was the guitarist for
Bad Company. Yeah, Bad Company and
Not the Hoople. Oh, geez. See, I knew you'd do that. Damn. There you go, man. Yeah. So we'll see if Mick Jones shows up with Foreigner.
Yeah, he says
he should.
I had the idea that it was to become Foreigner back in 1974, and I was 30 years old at the time.
Graduated.
By the end of our farewell tour, over 50 years will have passed, and that's a long time to be on the road. But he hasn't been on the road the whole time. You know, they're acting like, you know, it's the whole band's been trudging along for 50 years.
You're not no Alice Cooper, fella. Jeez.
Yeah, get out of here. So, yeah, we'll leave that as it be.
Yeah, fine. We'll see if he shows up. I would hope he would, since this is the final tour.
Yeah, they might drag him out for an encore.
And I saw him. I saw the lead singer on TV. And
Lou Graham? Oh, or the
other
Graham or the present guy, yeah.
The present guy, you know.
Kelly Hansen, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, just go away. Okay, and then
they will be soon.
And that's fine. There's a few other classic bands that need to go away, but we'll leave it at that. The following week, this is cool. This is one of the people I'm glad I'm going to see. Avenged Sevenfold.
Yeah.
Avenged Sevenfold and Alexis on Fire. Don't know anything about Alexis on Fire. Don't care. But Avenged Sevenfold. That's one of the more modern rockers that I haven't seen. I've heard a ton of them. I've heard their music. So, yeah, this is going to be very cool, man.
Good call on the Alexis on Fire. I wasn't sure if it was Alex is on fire or Alexis on Fire, and it is Alexis on Fire.
Oh,
but yeah, they're opening up for him on the tour. And then, Avenged Sevenfold. This is one of my daughter's big bands. She's seen them, I don't know, 5-6 times, something like that. And she'll be there. I asked her to join us, but she said, no, if I'm going to see them, I won't be in the lawn. I'm like, understood. You know,
okay.
Go rock out up front. So.
Get out of there. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Why not?
So, they're doing, they got a new album, Life is But a Dream. It's the first one in 5 years. And, I'm looking forward to it. You know, it's, a little past our prime, or, we were past our prime when this came out, I should say. But,
yeah. But that's cool, though. Yeah, we get to see another one of the newer hot shots.
That's cool. It's one of my daughter's, big bands. That's something I'll can.
Yeah, we are rockers. We're all rockers, young and old. We all rock. So there we go. And then, let me see. Where are we here?
Some of the names those guys had, like Sinister Gates and
Sinister Gates,
Shadow and Johnny Christ. They kind of.
Yeah, Sinister Gates. He got some special guitar, special made for him. Sinister Gates model. It's very cool. Oh, speaking of very cool. So we got Avenged Sevenfold Friday night, the 28th, and the 29th next is Bret Michaels. Yeah,
the Party Gras tour, man.
Oh yeah.
Dude, we can't get spent from Friday night, man. We got to have something left in the tank for this one, man.
Wow, that's gonna be a cool too. For who's he bringing with him? I'm not even sure.
It's all hits.
That's right. He's got all sorts of people with him, right?
Yeah, he's got Jefferson Starships opening the show, and they're doing their hits. It's just all hits. They're just doing their hits, which, they got a lot of hits, but I can't imagine enough to do an hour or anything. That'd probably be a half hour, 40-minute set, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So then they go, and then you got Night Ranger comes in, and they do all their hits.
It'd probably be a half hour each, maybe 20 minutes.
I'm sure probably a little longer, maybe. And then Bret Michaels comes out, but he's joined by Steve Algeri, who was one of the sound-alike guys that Journey had for a while.
Cool.
And then Mark McGrath, of course, from Sugar Ray.
Absolutely.
So, Brett's going to come hitting them hard with his hits.
Man.
And then when he's ready to take a break, one of those guys will step in with a couple of hits. And then,
This sounds this sounds
they're going
like
to
a
trade it
very,
off.
possibly a very, very
Yeah.
good night of music.
Yeah. I think it's going to be really, really high energy, and just everybody's going to know every song. And yeah, it's going to be a party for sure, man. It's the party gras. It's the party gras tour.
Oh, attaboy, Brett. Way to go, man. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully his diabetes is in check. He's got diabetes 1, or A. So, and it's caused him trouble in the past. He's gone out. He's had to leave in the middle of concerts, and people, he's all wasted. He's on drugs. No. Because he really takes care of his health. Because you have to, man. If you're diabetes, you got to take care of you. So,
that's a real priority for him. But sometimes, no matter what, it's still can.
It is what it is.
Problems,
so I hope he's in good stead, and it sounds like it's just going to be a killer night of music. So I can't wait. Nothing but the hits. And here's this is very interesting. I'm sort of digging this right here.
Yeah, once we get into August here. Well, September 1st we have one, but essentially in a month we got 9 shows, dude. It's 9 shows in a month, man.
Oh yeah.
But the challenge has been put forth, and we have accepted the challenge.
I've accepted a challenge. Yes. August 4th. Oh yeah, here we go. This is great. This is a great start to what's going to be a brutal weekend or week. August 4th, Government Mule. This is so cool. You want to expound on this concert there, Doc?
Yeah, Government Mule, fronted by Warren Haynes. You may know with the Allman Brothers. He's done some solo stuff, but this has been his project, gosh, for I don't know, well over 20 years, for a long time. And they're kind of a jam band. They're pretty cool. They kind of play that stuff. Yeah. But I guess back in the day, at one point they did Dark Side of the Moon. And it was kind of a rare thing. They just kind of did it, and now they're going to do it. That's the focus of the show. They're calling it Dark Side of the Mule, and they're going to do the entire album, and then they're going to do the Government Mule. They're staying after that. So,
how cool! Opening,
yes,
that would be Jason Bonham, right? The Led Zeppelin project.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Is that going to be a cool night of music?
Yeah,
it's bound to be outstanding, dude.
Yeah, we're going to have Jason Bonham and his band, which I don't know who's in his band. I don't know. We'll have to look more into that.
I'm not sure,
before it comes up. But, no doubt it's going to be top-notch Zeppelin covers, man. And so, I'm sure they're going to get the crowd good and warmed up. And then, to hear Dark Side of the Moon, man, come on.
Oh, are you kidding me?
I'm sure they do it, unbelievably well. So,
that's going to be outstanding. Jeez, me creepers. So, Dark Side of the Moon, possibly the top 5 greatest albums ever done, period. I mean, it's a masterpiece of epic proportions. So I've heard it
may smell a little funny at that show too.
I'll be ready with my gas mask. That stuff's it irritates my cerebellum.
My gonads or whatever. My goozle.
My goozle. I'm not even gonna ask because I don't want to know. Okay, so anyway, so we got Government Mule. Now that's on a Friday. Okay. So the next day, now we've seen these cats also. This is so cool. Mudvayne. We're going to be seeing Mudvayne the next day, and we saw them last year, and man, they rocked.
We were impressed. Hard. I was impressed.
Man.
We enjoyed them pretty good. So last time they were part of the Freaks on Parade tour. Rob Zombie came around, and Mudvayne opened up for him, and this time around they're the headliner. So this is their first headlining jaunt since 2009, so a good long time there. So I really enjoyed them opening up for Zombie. So headlining, I'm all in. We'll check it out. My daughter will be joining us for this one, so I'm looking forward to that.
Cool. Who's opening for?
It's a 5-banger, man. 5-banger.
Go for it.
So we got Mudvayne, and then we got Coal Chamber, and then
excellent. They're heavy as shit.
Coal Chamber, a band called Nonpoint, a band I've heard of, and they've been kind of making some waves from what I understand. Don't know too much about them other than that. Butcher Babies.
Oh yeah, yeah. They've been on the
then
internet. Yeah.
and then just this is price of admission right here, man. We're gonna see Guar,
Oh,
dude. We're gonna
Guar.
see
Oh
Guar,
my
man.
gosh. Outstanding. Yeah, that right there would be worth it. Worth it. Just to see Guar. Oh, that's a five banger. That's gonna be a great concert. So
Yeah, I have seen Guar before. I didn't see their whole set, unfortunately, so looking forward to seeing their whole set. But yeah, they're pretty intense, man.
oh man. That is so cool.
Just the
That is,
names of the guy. I don't know, there's like Orderus Urangus, or I
yes.
don't know what it like. Yeah,
Odorous Urungus. Yes.
they're supposed to be from another planet, or they're a rock band from another. I don't even know the whole backstory, but we'll look more into that before the time comes.
Absolutely. Geez, that's cool. So that's definitely
It's the tour is called the psychotherapy sessions. So
all
hey,
right.
I'm ready,
Hey,
man.
very cool. So that's an excellent thing. Excellent. So that's going to be a great show. Yeah. So that takes care of Mudvayne, and then it's cool because Friday we got Government Mule, Saturday we got Mudvayne, and then the very next day, Sunday, we got Matchbox 20.
Yeah, gotta chill out a little bit for a weekend. Yeah, end up
That's
the weekend
great.
chill. Yeah.
I know last year we had what two times we had twosomes, and this is a threesome, three in a row. That's unprecedented, Doc. I'm gonna have to have to dig real deep, man.
Yeah,
for
dig
the
deep for the yes,
intestinal and testicular fortitude that I'm gonna need to get through this. It's gonna be crazy.
Yes, it is. We will have to pace ourselves.
Oh yeah, so and that'll be good. Who's playing with them? Do you have a schedule?
Wallflowers, man. I'm sure I'd rather see the Wallflowers than the Matchbox 20. So yeah, Matchbox 20. This is they have a new album, Where the Light Goes, and they've postponed 3 times.
Really?
So this is the 4th date that they've had. I mean, it was all through COVID and everything. And
wasn't this a reschedule from our schedule last year?
Yeah. Well, they had it even scheduled for this year last year. Remember, it was on. It was weird.
That's right. It was on the schedule from last year. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So, finally coming around, and I got the Wallflowers popping up. They have a new album, or not new, from 2021 called Exit Wounds, and it's actually the last show of the tour is what we'll be seeing. They finish up the tour. They're at Tinley Park, so.
So they'll be just wore out as hell, and either that or they'll be excited.
Show, yeah, exactly. Yes! Usually the last show.
Finally, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I can go and use my own washer and dryer, and dry my clothes. Oh, it's the tours are just horrible. I
don't know if I've ever seen the last show of a tour. Yeah.
I would not know. I would not know that, but these guys, geez, what they go through on a tour. It's not glamorous at all. It's fun playing music on stage, but once that hour and a half is done, everything else is work. It's a chore.
It's lonely.
It's what you make it. Yeah. So good for them. Hopefully they'll be really jacked up just because they'll be able to see family and stuff after this show. Yeah. So they're like, finally.
I would seem to me, the last one of the tour would be a little extra.
Yeah.
Not big Matchbox 20 guys. They got a lot of hits. He'll probably do his song with Santana, Smooth.
Sure.
And Wallflowers, of course, Jacob Dylan, Bob Dylan's kid. And
yeah. That'll be cool.
Their first album I really liked. Yeah, they had a lot of great songs on there.
I ain't complaining at all about this schedule, man. I'm looking forward to every damn show, just like last year. Every show, man. I'm so pumped. And then 4 days later, on Thursday, August 10th, we hit the mighty Godsmack. Well, sort of mighty, but down in
the semi-mighty,
not so much. So Godsmack's coming with Stained. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Well, it's actually a co-headline. They're co-headlining.
Are they really?
Yeah.
I'm surprised about that. I've heard
you never know which one you're going to get. I don't know.
It don't. I'm sure they put on the same show.
Yeah. Either way, I could take either one.
I'm surprised that they're. Yeah. Maybe they should have done something like that to go down to South America. Have another pretty big headliner. They might have made it, you know.
Yeah, we talked about that at the time. Yeah,
yes, we did.
Went solo, and not only solo, but it was their first trip down there. So to not even have anything the bass on, yeah.
Wow.
But you may not know Godsmack. They had their last album, Lighting Up the Sky, and they're saying that's it. That's the last album they'll ever do, and they're just going to be a touring band now and just
tour on the hits.
Just rely on the hits, yeah. And so
why not? Hey, I don't argue. I don't argue that. They realize our creative juices are done, but we got all these other hits that people will be happy to hear.
Well, I mean, let's face it, that's what most bands are doing anyway. For them to announce that, it's just, I don't know, kind of formalizing it, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's cool, though. That'll be cool. Another
and then
good show.
Stains, we got Aaron Lewis, who kind of went solo, had a country kind of thing going there for a while.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
So I always thought the Stain songs were really depressing, man.
Yeah, they are. A drop D and I hate everything.
Yeah, I know. I remember after the first album, I was like, what's this guy going to do for a second album, man? You got to cheer up at some point, dude.
Yeah. Yep. You need some crack or something. I don't know. He's a step up his game. But in any case, yeah, that's cool. That's so Godsmack and Stained, August 10th, Thursday, and the 12th is Eric Church, Cody Jinks. I'll pass on that.
Take a break there, yeah.
Take a break. I'm going to need a break from the 10th to the 18th. Because on the 18th, we're going to be seeing one of the supposedly most horrible bands in rockdom. From what they're saying. And let me see. Oh, gosh, do I have there they are, Nickelback. Nickelback. And this is even more troubling. It's bad enough that it's Nickelback. I've got to go see. It's like, okay, but this is great. They'll have some power opening acts that'll just blow us away and flow us right into the Nickelback experience. And then I look at the opening acts, and there's a couple of country guys, Brantley Gilbert and Josh Ross.
Yeah.
What's going on? This is like a bad dream, man. That I have to see. I know. Yeah.
I kind of liken this to our Kid Rock show last year, I guess. We kind of go
True.
Almost more out of curiosity than
this could be better though. This could be good though. They
got a new album out called Get Rollin'. Came out last year. It's had a few hits, I guess. I don't know. But, Nickelback's got their canon of sappy hits, and I'm sure we'll hear
it'll rock. It's gonna rock. I really never had a problem with them. Good songwriting.
There are a couple songs that come on that I don't mind. I gotta say. So
I never got the pushback against them actually. But then again,
I kind of do, but not to that extent. I think a lot of people just jumped on the bandwagon. They don't be cool, just to be bandwagon jumpers. But
the singer's worth $40 million, so he's not too worried about it. So good, yeah, we'll be seeing them. I'm very excited, because you never know. It could just turn out to be just a blast. So we'll see what happens. And then the next night, yeah, this will be an interesting one. Where are they? There they are right there. Yeah, there's ZZ Top right there.
Oh, yeah. What was that, like a 19-string
18
bass?
18 or 18, okay, 17 or 18-string bass guitar. What a bunch of schlock. I forgot about that. But in any case, we're going to be seeing Leonard Skinner and ZZ Top are going to be co-headlining the tour, and opening up is Uncle Cracker. Yeah, Cracker.
Oh, that's right.
Hey,
I forgot about that. So there's 42 bands. So that even lowers our.
Oh, that's even less. We're going to be getting near to $5 a band at this point.
I forgot about Uncle Cracker. Yeah,
Uncle Cracker. So ZZ Top. 2 out of 3 still there. Leonard Skinner, none out of none. They're all gone now with the passing of their guitarist. So, and Skinner, they got so many hits, and they'll sound great, and everybody will love it and everything. But it's just not going to feel right, just not having any original members there.
Yeah, Gary Rosington just passed here a month ago, 4 or 5 weeks ago.
Couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, yeah. I think not even that long ago. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's going to be a kind of a different vibe. This again is the co-headlining situation. It's called the Sharp Dress Simple Man Tour, and yeah, we got obviously a ZZ Top. We lost Dusty Hill a few years back, so his tech Elwood Francis, the guy you see there with the 18-string bass, he stepped in, and
Good
by
old
all
Elwood.
accounts, he's just been seamless fill-in. So.
Oh yeah. Well, it's
Looking
not
forward
hard,
to it. ZZ Top was my first concert, so this
Was it really?
kind of bring me full circle there. Yeah,
I'll be darned. I'll be darned. I did not.
And
know
then
that.
yeah, like I said, ZZ Leonard Skinner's kind of it's almost like I don't want to say it's a foreigner situation because they do have family members and stuff like that in there, and guys that would kind of come in and out. So.
Like I said, they're going to sound great though. They're going to kick
Johnny
ass.
Van Zandt. Yeah, you got Johnny Van Zandt, of course, who's taken over vocals, and Ricky Medlock. He's been around with them forever. And then it's a bunch of guys that just kind of fill in. Although Michael Cardelloni, that sounds familiar.
Ooh,
drummer Michael Cardelloni. Oh, Damn Yankees.
Yeah,
he was a Damn Yankees.
But yeah,
it's not going to be. I don't know. It's as close you can come to a Skinner show as you can these days, I guess. But
yeah.
I'm hoping they're opening and ZZ Top the headliner. I hope we'll get.
Yeah, that would be good. Good for them. They're still jamming anyway. Jeez, freaking A. So yeah, that'll be a good one. Let me see. That's on a Saturday. Nothing wrong with that. I'm digging that. And then we skip to a whole week.
Yeah, we get a week off almost.
Get a week off, and we come to the Offspring. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Offspring.
I'm really looking forward to this
Simple
show,
Plan and Sum 41. So we got a three bill there. That's amazing. That's cool. I'm sure they're gonna kick ass. I just know it. All these bands, they want to get out there and kick ass. So, they've all had hits. So play the hits, boys. That's what we want to hear. Play a new one here or there, but I want to hear mostly hits. And between the three of them, it ought to be a night of great hits, man.
Yeah, this is as you guys know, I'm kind of a punk guy, and this is closest we got to a punk show. So yeah, looking forward to it, man. Offspring really liked that first album they had, Smash, and then Sum 41. I've seen them before they opened for Motley Crue when I saw them on Carnival of Sins tour. And then Simple Plan, I've heard them. I don't know too much about them. But, yeah, it's called Let the Bad Times Roll Tour. And, yeah, looking forward to it. Although the Offspring, they kind of they were in the news a while back. They had a drummer. And they had a situation where he had some medical issues, and he didn't want to get the jab, get the COVID vaccine. And they ended up booting him over it.
We talked about this, I believe, at some point in a show.
We may have. They ended up booting him over it, and his I believe his stance was, he had some syndrome, I can't recall now, but where it could, cause complications, and he's already had COVID. It was very mild. It hit him very mild.
Well, then he doesn't need it.
So he doesn't need it, but they, the band was concerned, and he could be a spreader, and, this and that. So, yeah.
Boy, did that all turn out to be bullshit.
But, yeah, right. At the time, everybody was confused.
At the time, but still, many creepers.
But yeah, it'll be a good show nonetheless.
Excellent. Yeah. And here's what
Dexter Holland, who's got a PhD in oh man, I don't want to misspeak here. I want to say it's like microbiology or some shit.
Really?
Yeah, he's like a PhD or something.
So he's a smart guy, like Sir Brian May.
Yeah, that's Brian May. And of course, they got another guy in the band named Noodles. So there you go.
Can't go wrong, man. Yeah, Noodles. There was a cartoon I used to watch that had a villain named Noodles. Very cool, like Dick Tracy might have been or whatever. Very cool, man. So yeah, Offspring.
Anyway, that'll be the little bit of the punk show for the year, I guess. So.
And then we're moving on to. I'm sort of looking forward to seeing this one, Disturbed, Breaking Benjamin and Ginger. There they are, Disturbed. Well, I should have picked a better picture. Whatever. Some demon hanging over them. Yeah, give us a break on the demon. What the hell? Enough of this crap. We're all old now. We don't need to pretend you're all wicked and evil because you're not. You're just a regular
all
guy.
Imagery,
yeah, it is. But That'll be cool. Breaking Benjamin. I've seen him before. I saw him front row a few years back, and they'll put on a good show. And Ginger,
and we saw him last year opening up for Alice in Chains.
Yes, yeah. So we know what to expect. Great show. And Ginger now, I believe if it's the same Ginger, they're a Ukrainian band, and last year they cut off their tour so they can go back and help the cause.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. And so now they're back.
Let me get on the Google machine here.
Okay, yeah, but a Ginger, yeah, I believe they went back to help fight the cause. And Breaking Benjamin, like I said, song front row and Disturbed. Yeah. I've been.
You are correct, sir. Ginger is a Ukrainian metalcore band from Donetsk, formed in 2008. There you go. Good call, buddy.
Thank you, my man. Yeah, I do watch some news anyway, for what it's worth. So anyway, yeah, so that'll be another great show. The three biller on a Wednesday. Ooh, yeah, I don't care myself.
Midweek one. Well, we got Thursday one, but that's like,
I don't care myself. I'm retired, so I can go to all this crap. It's just beautiful. And then
it's called the Take Back Your Life tour. They got some new stuff. Disturbed. I've never been Disturbed. His vocals are all the same. Yeah. It's just
goofy vocals.
That same meter to it, that same.
His voice has the same tone every song, and it's all drop D stuff, which is fine as long as you're creative with it. But some bands drop D just start getting onerous.
The delivery not so much
melody and whatnot.
But the lyrics, pretty decent.
Yeah. So that'll be a cool one. And then I'm really looking forward to this one.
Here we go to finish up the year, man.
Rob Zombie finishing up our year, bringing the goods. Now, obviously, this picture here, he's got John 5 with him, but John 5 is obviously playing with
Motley
Crue. So I don't know who guitars will have in it, but that'll be a good show. But I'm sort of looking forward to the opening act more than Rob Zombie. That would be our buddy Alice Cooper. Cooper. Good old Alice Cooper is opening up for Rob Zombie. And that is fabulous, man. Of course, we've talked about, Alice is one of our show favorites. He's just constantly a good guy. And of course, he had Nita Strauss as his guitarist, very hot, blonde shredder. Nita Strauss was his guitarist for many years, and she went off, took a break and went and played a tour with
Demi Lovato.
And so they had Kane Roberts fill in for last year for the tours. And now Alice is bringing Nita back for the upcoming tour, which we're going to be able to see. And it's very cool. Nita just put out a single of her own music. And she, the vocalist, who would the vocalist be there, Doc?
None other than Alice Cooper.
Alice Cooper. Yeah. She had Alice Cooper sing on her album. And it's it's a great standard rockin' hard, good, shredding song. So, and Alice says he's going to be putting on a whole new production this year. So I'm pumped, man. Yeah. We both seen Alice. You've seen Alice, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I've seen him a couple of times. Back in '88, I saw him with Kane Roberts, actually, when he had his fire-breathing guitar back then. I actually saw him back then. Yeah. So. And then saw him more recently opening up for Motley Crue on their last tour, quote unquote, quote unquote last tour. Yeah. But and Nita was with him then, so I'm really pumped. It's going to be a great show to end the season. Although, they might throw another concert or so in there. They tend to do that. They may throw another.
Yeah, this is all
But so far, we're 4 concerts more than we did last season. So
yeah, so if they throw any more, But if you remember, our last one of the year last year wasn't until I think like the end of the month, end of September, the 27th, if I remember right. So this is September 1st. So yes, it's ending it a little bit earlier.
Well,
Rob Zombie, Freaks on Parade tour. That was the name of his tour he did last year when he came through with Mudvayne.
Right.
And this year he's coming through with Alice Cooper, local band, Chicago band Ministry,
Right.
and 90s
Rob
alternative
Jorgensen.
band Filter. So
Right.
remember Filter? They had a couple pretty cool songs.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that's good four banger. And Alice Zombie, we're all about it. We just saw Rob Zombie last year. I mean, it'll be interesting to see who's replacing John Five, and I can't imagine it's going to be a heck of a lot of a different kind of show. But
No.
you
No,
know,
he's got it. He's got it.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're there for Alice, man. We're not
Alice
kidding
all the
anybody,
way, man.
Yeah.
Alice is the best. He is
Yeah.
just the best.
Yeah, he definitely knows how to put a show together, man. So
yeah. So boy, that's and like I say, they'll probably add another show or two, to the schedule. It's still early, so, but for right now, man, it's looking like a really, well-rounded menu, a well-rounded diet, if you will,
bands,
of music.
Like I said, all over the spectrum, man, for sure.
Freaking A, that's very cool. So, and of course, this is a special edition, so we'll be getting a normal episode coming up on Monday, of course, of the usual rock news, because the rock news never stops. But, and of course, if anybody out there, if you're coming to any of these concerts at Hollywood Casino, remember now, if you're at home plate, the stage is home plate, we generally sit smack dab in the middle of right field. So if you see us, come on out and join us, man, and party with us.
Absolutely.
We have a really good time. So, can't wait, man. Can't wait. It's going to be a great summer, Doc.
Yeah, kind of comparing it a little bit to last year, like we were talking about, kind of seemed they had the older legacy kind of classic rock bands early and then the hard rock. But this year, man, like I said, there's just bands all over the spectrum, man. I just can't wait, man. I just can't wait. And it's going to be jam-packed, kind of starting the summer a little slowly, but by the time we get in August, we're going to be rolling full steam, man. So, yeah, if you come by, you happen to be at any of these shows, come by and say hi, man. We're easy to find. You can't miss us. You know what we look like. So, we'll be bringing you another show Monday and keeping up with the news. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Love our subscribers. And we'll do it again in a few days. So until then, have a great rock and roll filled week, everybody. See you next time.